see. Let me see if I can find Mr. Morales. Is he still trying to sign in? Mr. Morales, are you here? Okay. Mr. Morales?
Yes, sir. That's me right here, sir.
Okay, yeah, I can barely hear Mr. Morales, so you may need to speak closer to the microphone
Okay, sir.
if you're calling on the phone or whatever.
I'm on a little laptop, sir.
Okay, I can hear you. Yeah, okay, I can hear you very well right now.
Okay, sir.
Right then.
I can't hear anything.
Okay, I don't, oh, okay, I don't know why we're why we're repeating. Okay, um, let me see here. All right, this is a hearing on a motion.
I can't hear anything. What internet are you on? On your phone? Why? Babe, why you should have told me that.
Okay, Mr. Morales, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm having a little technical difficulties with the volume, sir.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, let's see what we can do, okay?
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
I'm going to go ahead and start recording this hearing. This is a hearing on a motion to enforce and to modify child support. This is in cause number 2004 AG 5181. Parties in this case are Jesus Morales and Erica Guerrero. Both parties are present, appearing today through this Zoom application. So because we cannot go to court because of the pandemic. So I will remind parties that we are as if to conduct ourselves as if we are in court. Okay. At this time, I'm going to ask the attorneys, Mr. Knopf and Mr. Mullen, to announce their status at this time. First with the Attorney General.
Douglas Canal for the Office of the Attorney General, ready to proceed. That said, if we can get just a moment to confer with parties, I believe we may have an agreed order in this case.
Likewise, Doug, Judge Joe Mullen on behalf of Mr. Morales, if we could have a moment to just speak with Mr. Morales so I can present the agreement to him.
Okay, all right, well, let me, this is gonna be new for me. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put you all into a, what we call a breakout room. And let me know if, hopefully it'll go through and then you all can talk about this. And let me know what the status is. Let me do that and let you all try and see what can be negotiated, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, break room one. I don't think I have to have JC in there. Where's Galaxy? Move to one. Okay, I think I got everybody in their appropriate places. If not, let me send me a text or send me a chat or whatever. Okay.
Sir.
Okay, it's working, Judge.
Host is inviting you to join breakout. Okay, so do I hit join, Mr.
Yes.
Mullen?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be there in a minute, okay? For a
Okay.
second.
Let's see. Hopefully they all went into their room.
Yes, sir. They should have another AG or somebody else, or like I said, maybe a CSO to prep the order.
You know, well, they always do. Let me find out who the other ones are
Okay,
here.
sir.
Let's have a Galaxy Pure, who that is. And Mr. Hargis is here. Maybe he can do something.
Oh, okay.
Can you identify yourself, please? Oh, he still hasn't connected yet. Yes, sir. Galaxy 12 Pure or Jade Pure, can you tell me who you are? Okay, try again.
Daniel Banuelos?
Mr. Banuelos.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got you, sir. You're Galaxy. All right, Mr. Knopf, was there a problem? Oh, okay, he's gone. All right, hold on, Mr. Banuelos. Let me find out who else is here.
Yes, sir.
I have another caller.
Yes, sir.
Judge, my client
Yes,
doesn't,
sir. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
my client doesn't seem to be in the breakout room 3.
Okay.
I'll go back there if that's,
I don't have him on the screen, so I don't know. Hope if he. Yeah, I don't have him on the screen, so I don't know what happened to him.
hopefully he connects again.
Let's see if he calls in, then I'll see if I can send him over. Okay.
Did we lose Mr. Morales?
Yeah, we seem to have lost him.
Yeah, I don't have Ms. Guerrero in the breakout room either.
Really? Okay. All right. Let me. There's another individual. I need to find out who it is. Yes, a person calling in on telephone number 155. Can you identify yourself, please?
Yes, this is Jacqueline Herrera.
Jacqueline Herrera. Okay. All right. You're Daniel Daniel Manuelos. Okay. All right. I saw Mr. Hargis signed in. Would he be? I mean, I have Manuelos and Herrera who are present. Do you think he can help us in this one?
Yes, I think if he could confer with parties and see where the matter of dispute is on the prior CSRP order, they might be able to come to a resolution or at least speed up the hearing process by narrowing down the issues.
All right, let me see what Mr. Hargis has to say. There's Mr. Hargis. Good morning, Mr. Hargis. Mr. Hargis? Okay, still. Mr. Hargis, are you, can you hear me now?
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Okay.
Good morning.
All right, good. Yeah, we're having the usual morning problems with our phones and screens. Anyway, I do have another couple that maybe Mr. Knauf is dealing with the public defender on 2 cases or a case, and they're trying to get into a meeting room. But I have Mr. Manuelos and Ms. Herrera on this non-agreed child support review order.
Okay.
Do you want to conduct that hearing or?
Let me see,
What
the,
is it?
Daniel Bonuelos and Jacqueline Herrera.
Correct. It's supposedly a non-agreed child support review order.
Okay, can I talk to the parties just by phone real quick and see if I can get an agreement first?
Okay, I wish y'all would try to do this
But-
before. Yeah. Okay, I'm having problem. I sent a couple of people to the waiting room, but they either we lost them or something happened to them. Okay, let me see. All right, let's see. I have, yeah, one of the, and with Mr. Morales, I have that Galaxy 12. That would be Ms. Oh, that's Mr. Manuelos. Why is he in breakout room? Okay. Let me do this. Let me see if I can bring everybody back in here and try again. Why does it take a minute to close out the breakout room? The person I don't have yet is the case with Mr. Benavides and Ms. Moreno. Unless she's one of the ones that is holding on. "22 seconds to close the breakout room." Very interesting. Hopefully now we have everybody out of the breakout. Mr. Morales, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You apparently went somewhere. I don't know where you went.
Hello, sir?
Sorry. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, sir.
Not a problem. This is on you. Galaxy 8. Okay. Let me go ahead and try again. See if I can move the party's Galaxy. That's Ms. Guerrero. Okay. All right. Let me try again. One. Mr. Mullen. Sorry, Mr. Mullen. Oh, you're in break room. Oh, you did that. All right. So supposedly now I have Mr. Knopf, Ms. Guerrero, and Mr. Morales in breakout room 1.
Okay.
All right. Let me.
No, stop.
Let me
Okay, there we go.
okay.
Okay, so now I join.
It's showing that nobody has joined in. Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Vargas. Let's see who. Then Mr. Banuelos and Herrera. In breakout room 2, I'll put Mr. Hargis. Room 2. And Galaxy 12. She's already, I'm there into room 2. And
All right, thank you.
in Galaxy 12. And Miss Herrera. Hope I didn't lose her. She hasn't joined in yet. Ms. Herrera?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all
Yes,
right. I'm gonna be assigning you to a breakout room so you can talk with Mr. Hargis, the Attorney General, and Mr. Banuelos, okay?
Okay. Okay.
So you need to, I'm gonna put you in what we call breakout room 2.
Okay.
You need to join in to that room, okay?
Oh, I need to do it myself?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not on the app though. I'm on the phone.
Okay. All
I
right,
called in a number.
okay. Well, it's still showing that you're not joined into that room. Mm. Okay, well, I'm waiting for the Attorney General to come back to me and tell me what they're doing, okay? So if we would just hold on for a second.
Okay.
Judge,
Mr. Mullen, yes, sir.
we have an agreement to put on the record.
Okay, all right.
Everybody's on their way.
Buddy in there. I'm still not able to put one other, the case with Mr. Hargis.
It's hard.
Trying to put this individual into that room, but I can't send. I know he's, Mr. Hargis is talking to Mr.
Start video or no?
Fellows. All right. So, and y'all's case with Jesus Morales and Erica Guerrero.
We have an agreed order, Judge.
Okay, I'm waiting for Ms. Guerrero to come back.
There she is.
All right, there she is. Okay, Ms. Guerrero.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Mr. Morales.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording this matter for a hearing, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is in case number, okay, 2004 AG 5181. This is a hearing on a motion to enforce and to modify child support. The parties in this case are Jesus Morales and Eric Guerrero. My name is Antonio Rodriguez. I'm the associate judge for the Title 4D court here in El Paso, Texas. We're proceeding on the basis of a Zoom hearing since we cannot appear in court due to the pandemic. I would remind or admonish parties that we are as if to conduct yourself as if we are in court. I would ask the party not to talk over each other. As you can tell, as you know, the audio sometimes gives out on us, and we can't have people talking at the same time. Announcement to be made in this case, so I'm going to ask the Attorney General and counsel for Mr. Morales to make an announcement in this case. The Attorney General first. Go ahead, Mr. Canal.
After conferring with the parties and the public defender in this matter, an agreed order has been reached. At this time, the state will non-suit its request for contempt of court. Parties have mutually agreed that there should be a judgment on the arrears for past due child support as of June 10th, 2020, in the amount of $870.78, and that there should be a payback rate placed on that past due support in the amount of $50 per month starting January 1st, 2020, and accruing monthly thereafter. Similarly, parties have agreed that there should be a judgment on past due medical support in the amount of $65.27 as of June 10th, 2020, and that a payback rate should be set on that in the amount of $20 per month starting July 1st and monthly thereafter. Parties have expressed no additional safety concerns, so the state will not be requesting, or so that a non-disclosure is not required at this time.
Was there a modification on child support?
There is no modification.
I'm sorry?
There will be no modification of child support at this time.
So that issue, if it was pled, is being non-suited?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mullen, is this your understanding and your client's understanding?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to ask the parties individually. Mr. Morales, you heard what has been represented to me as an agreement. Is this your agreement so far, sir?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Guerrero, is this your agreement as well? Ms. Ulivas? I don't see her in the picture anymore.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. Ms. Guerrero,
Yes, sir.
is this your agreement so far, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. Having heard the party stipulate on the record with regard to this agreement, the court finds that agreement is in the best interest. Will approve the agreement as recited on the record and stipulated to by the parties. All right, procedurally, how do y'all want to proceed, Mr. Will Mr. Canal just present the order to me? Or do you all need to sign off on it, or how do you all wish to proceed on that?
I think what we've been doing is just the attorneys have been signing off on it. If that's fine with the court. Is that correct, Doug?
Whichever way you all want to do it. If you want Mr. Canal to prepare it and send it on to you, then you sign it, and then he can send it back, send it to me. I can go ahead and enter that order.
Okay.
Whatever is at the pleasure of the parties, counsel. It is the court. I mean, y'all have stated on the record. It can be either that he can just present the order, or if you want to review it, that's fine with me too. Also, Mr.
Whatever the Assistant Attorney General wants to do is fine with me.
Okay.
I'll circulate a copy of the
Very
order
well.
to the parties via the DocuSign software.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and do that. And all I'll do is I'll just set up for some sort of an EJ hearing, sometime, maybe a week or two. Hopefully we can get it in before that time.
Okay, no, the AG's office has been pretty quick with it, turnaround time, Judge.
Yes, sir. I know. All right, okay. Unless there's something else, that will conclude our hearing for today. I appreciate y'all's participation and working this matter out. And I look forward to the order being submitted to the court. All right, with that being said, then that concludes our hearing in this case, and parties are excused. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Judge. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Take care.
Huh?
I need to check with Mr. Hargis.
Can I leave or? Okay.
We were having problems getting one of the parties into the breakout room. I don't know if he was able to get in or not. Ms. Herrera, were you able to get into that breakout room?
I'm on an actual phone call, so there's no way for me to go into any rooms.
I know we call it a room, but it's actually just a kind of like a virtual room, not a real room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't give me any options. It's just like a phone call.
Okay, all right. The other case we have today, Christopher Benavides and Sylvia Moreno. Is a motion to modify and to confirm. The problem I see in this case, if it is a problem, is a motion to modify and to confirm. Apparently, Mr. Benavides was served in TDC, and the custodial parent, Ms. Moreno, was served by citation in the state of Colorado. This case has been pending since November. Neither party's here.
Since we Apologies, Judge. You broke up there for a second.
Okay. I was saying that because of the length of the case and being that nobody's here, I don't know if any contact has been made with Ms. Moreno to be here. I mean, instead of resetting, I'm inclined to go ahead and dismiss this matter.
Well, we do have both parties served, and I believe we updated the parties with the information about this Zoom hearing via the emails that they left with our agency. I can just confirm that. Yes, Dad got his notice sent out by mail, and Mom was sent an email with the relevant Zoom information. It's a modification based on incarceration. You know, these are pretty straightforward in terms of the legal basis. I think we have grounds for a double default in this instance.
All right. Let's go ahead and do it that way then. And then if you can just submit proof of incarceration and the financial statement, and then we'll take it up on that. Okay. Let me go ahead and put this on the record then. All right. This court is calling cause number 2008 AG 8255. This is a hearing on a motion to modify and to confirm child support arrearage. Parties in this case are Christopher Benavides and Sylvia Moreno. Citation does appear to be in proper form. Both parties have been served, and both parties were notified or have been notified of the hearing for today, and neither party is present. My name is Antonio Rodriguez. I am the associate judge for the Title 4D court here in El Paso, Texas. With that being said, Mr. Canal from the Attorney General's office, how do you all wish to proceed at this time?
Since parties have been appropriately served and notice has been updated via mail for the non-custodial parent and the email she left on file with us for the custodial parent, I believe this case is ripe for a double default.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and present your case, sir.
At this time, the state would seek to update its copy of the financial activity report, which was initially attached with our pleadings. This is the latest copy of the finances on the case, which we're asking to be entered into evidence under section 157.162 of the Texas Family Code. It's just been sent to you by email, Judge. I can also bring it up by screen share if it's not arriving.
Okay, once I do receive it, for the time being, I'll take judicial notice of the financial report subject to the receipt by the court. And I'll make an announcement once I get it. All right. What other evidence do we have, sir?
The state will also offer results for Christopher Benavides. We've confirmed his identity with the records on file. These or will be incarcerated for over 90 days. His projected parole date is in 2031. And at this time, I'd like to do a screen share to show you those, since we don't have it in PDF format at this exact moment. Oh, I'm sorry. Screen share looks to be disabled.
All right. All right.
In which case,
Subject to a presentation of that document, I'll take judicial notice of the incarceration. I will note that Mr. Benavides was served with citation, and that citation does reflect that he was served at some facility of the Texas Department of Corrections. It's being served back in December.
At this stage, as Mr. Benavides is incarcerated, we can presume that he does not have regular employment income with which he can be paying his normal child support and medical support obligation. Furthermore, we don't have present documentary evidence or testimony that he has outside resources which can be leveraged to pay child support. Thus, the state is going to recommend that his child support and medical support obligation be modified to 0 at this time, with health insurance continuing to be covered pursuant to the prior order. However, the state is also going to request that there be a judgment on past due child support arrears as of the last day of last month in the amount of $38,763.66 for past due child support and $17,975.46 for past due medical support, as described in the updated financial activity report. Since these amounts are past due and owing, the state is likewise going to request a payback rate be set for the past due child support in the amount of $192 for child support arrears beginning July 1st, 2020 and continuing monthly thereafter. And $120 per month for past due medical support arrears beginning July 1st, 2020 and continuing monthly thereafter.
All right, the court is going to follow the recommendation modifying child support medical support to 0 due to the current incarceration of Mr. Benavides. This is commencing July 1. Yeah, but I will confirm the arrearages as stated on the record as of, you said as of May 31st or June?
May 31st.
Okay. And I will set payments on those judgments as recommended, $192 on the child support arrears and $100 on the medical support arrears. Did I get the numbers right, Mr. Knopf? 192 on child support arrears and 120 on the medical support arrears?
Yes, sir.
All right. That is to commence on July 1st. All right. Anything else in this matter?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Knopf, if you will go ahead and prepare the order, send it to me as you normally have been doing it through the DocuSign. I will sign it. And unless there's anything else, that concludes our hearing in this case.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Still haven't heard from Mr. Vargas. I know Ms. Herrera has been unable to join the breakout room.
Ms. Herrera, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. Um, Your Honor, if it might be possible to get a brief reset on this case, I think we might be able to have some kind of meeting of the minds on this one. I'd like to task Mr. Vargas with off mic continuing to negotiate with the parties while we switch over and continue to handle the 9 o'clock docket.
Okay, which will be coming up in about 4 minutes. Is it possible that you can send him a chat and see what status he's at?
Yes.
Can really do anything without Ms. Herrera being participating. And just see what the status is.
Yes, we've got a Teams chat going. I just messaged him.
Okay. I know Ms. Herrera has been waiting very patiently. I can't get her. For some reason, I cannot get her into that breakout room. I don't know if it's because she's calling in, but I don't think that would be a problem. I just don't see how. Let me see. Maybe I can try something else. I tried moving her into a separate breakout room. It says that she has not joined in. Okay. I'm fixing to go ahead and start with the 9 o'clock. And if at all possible, maybe he can contact Ms. Herrera, call her and find out what they talked about, or see if there's any agreement to be made there. That's about the best I can do at this point. We have
I'll let him know.
we're coming up with our 9 o'clock, and we do have, and for the rec, and just to let you know, Mr. Knopf, all the ones that I said at 9 o'clock, they're all in TDC, or at least we're served in
I
TDC.
think we're ready to go on those.
Okay. All right. I don't know if the CPs are going to be showing up or not. Let's see here. Okay. All right.
And Judge, that TVCJ report from the last hearing should be coming your way right now.
Okay, I got the financial report, and as soon as I get it.
Financial report. Did you get the financial report?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I
They
got
were
it.
blocking all of our emails yesterday. It was a
Oh, really?
nightmare.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they just dialed up the security requirements and everything got bounced back
I tell you, it's technology, even though
for security reasons. They wouldn't even let us encrypt it.
Oh, really? Yeah, there was some discussion. We had a discussion with all the other AJs. There was some issue with why is the Attorney General encrypting stuff? I mean, and stuff being like the financial report and maybe even the report and maybe even the AOPs. I mean, those things, public records. I mean, I don't see why they would be encrypted, but that was a discussion we had. They were going to talk to your higher ups, our higher ups were going to talk to your higher ups and figure it out. All right, I'm going to close out. I'm going to close out this session and bring up the 9 o'clock.
Sounds good. I'll see you there, Judge.
Okay.